Hello and welcome back to Fair Play Racing League. We are here in wonderful Suzuka, Japan. Obviously, we were here recently in the real life Grand Prix, but now we're here. The FPRL tour bus is now here. Actually, in the game, we've arrived for round 11, and I think it's the third or fourth round of the rest of the world part of the season. Hang on a second, my co-coms has just invited me to a party because he's late, as always. Of course he is. Shock. So he'll be here in a minute, but as you can see, Magic Clam has a boy band to serve. But yeah, we're here. I'm your host, Silverside Boy. As we.
Okay, so me up.
You're late. I've just told the whole stream that you're late. It's not good. I'm just joking. I'm joking, obviously. Anyway, we are here. Who is out first? It is Rainbow, out on track first. As I need to get everything up and running. As this is probably one of the, I think, most people's favourite tracks. I know drivers, real life drivers, love this track. It's so iconic. Some of the best races have happened here. If you turn your mind back to Prost and Senna, title fight literally lasting turn one. Sorry?
Happened twice.
Oh, twice. Final chicane and also into turn one as well. We've also had Kimi Räikkönen in 2005 from P17 on the grid to win. I think it was was it Michael Schumacher on the final lap?
2017, Gary. Schumacher was not there.
I said 2005.
No, it went 2005, it was 2003.
Oh, well, on the thing. Anyway, we've also had sad moments here as well. If we passed our minds back to, was it 2014? Obviously, we lost Jules Bianchi to a freak accident here. So he'll be forever remembered. Just imagine what he could have been. He'd have been in the Ferrari driving alongside the car.
Yeah, he would have been definitely in the Ferrari car, I think.
You included your audio?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go, I can hear you.
Yeah.
But we'll watch Rainbow as he makes his return this week. Obviously, we had Qatar last week.
Well, validation.
He's fine. That's fine. He's on the curb. I have no idea. I know some people can get away with it. But yes, obviously, as we've driven this track many times now, what is the one biggest problem about this? One of the biggest dangers on this track in qualifying?
The danger, as in what?
Yeah,
the most difficult corner or what?
Like the whole base of trying to get a good lap in. I'd say more traffic because it's quite a narrow track.
I would say the curbs, because around Japan you have got to take quite a lot of curb, especially sector one. You know, if you haven't got a stable rear end car and you do get your fronts on that curb, they are going to slide out on you, which we've seen over the years playing this game. Or the multiple games we have, that we do see a lot of people spin out in turn one. But yeah, I'd probably say the most dangerous part of this, Gary, is the curbs. They are quite high aggressive, but that is the faster way around this circuit.
Yeah, Nigel's saying Degner 1 and Degner 2 at the end of the first sector. You need to nail that, and especially on older compounds of tyres, it's going to get harder and harder the more laps you do. As Rainbow says, a 1:31.0 for the first lap.
I think the most difficult corner of this track is just coming out the end of sector 1. You know, you've got your little right kink. You kind of lift off a little bit, and then you've got a very late braking, haven't you? And you've got the curb on the right, the curb on the left. You know what corner I'm on about?
Yeah, I know the corner. The corner I struggle the most with this track. It's the entry to turn one, because if you go wide on the entry,
that Rainbow's coming on now.
Yeah.
It's just that one there. You know, if you get on the curve on the left hand side, your car bottoms out and you lose so much time, and you can easily spin it off there. and you can also invalidate. So it's yeah, very good, difficult track. If you haven't got the fluidness of the driving around here, you can lose quite a lot of time.
Yes, but
Viking Fox goes into a 128.2.
but if there's one person we need to keep an eye out for, lads, it's the Aston Martin driver, not Fish Sticks, Monkey Boy Kirk. If we take you back all the way to Season 2, Tier 1, this man was leading the race, having one of those drives that you just wish you can have on a FPRL race week.
Why did he muff it?
Leading, he crashed into the pit wall.
Entry, didn't he?
And
yeah, I remember that.
they did not change his front wing. And again, every time I come here, he bigs himself up because he's been doing really well in the time trials. He's actually faster than me by about 4 tenths. This is one of the tracks that he's actually very good at. So if he messes it up as he's hit the curve, as Caddo's mentions, keeping up. Let's see if Monkey's. Oh, he spun it. I've obviously mentioned it too much in him. Oh dear. But we got Locker, who's obviously down to Tier 3 now in the Red Bull. Go on, Locker. No favouritisms at all. Obviously, Locker had a very good week last week. P4 in Qatar.
Yeah, very good performance by Locker last week. It was quite nice to see him up the grid. Didn't drop down any places because he tends to do this season quite good quality. But in the race pace, he has dropped quite behind some people. But he managed to keep up with the front runners, which was good. Obviously, we had tactics last week, which didn't go down well with some people. So hopefully that's all over and done with now. We don't see it in this race, Gary.
Yeah, if you want to know what that was about, there was a slight controversy as RJ makes his debut in the Red Bull. Obviously, Hirsch not racing tonight. RJ will go P10.
Welcome, RJ.
6.
It's a nice banker lap from him.
On board of French, who actually was one of the people in question. During the interviews, there was a slight notice on the race that the flow had 6 seconds, and Frenchy backed off to 3 and then got a time penalty. And it was assumed that maybe there was a foul play, but we cannot. She was deemed not to punish it. I don't think there was any enough evidence to penalise it. But a lot of people were not too impressed. Was waiting on it, but hopefully there will be, like Ad said,
there ended up being a big old DRS train for a few laps.
Yeah, but we'll have to see. Especially goes P4 128.3. Have they actually finally announced the new changes?
Avengers?
I think. I just said changes, not the Avengers.
Oh. Changes for what, Gary?
I think it's next season, isn't it?
What, season 8? Yeah, as in FPRL, yes, they released a statement a couple of days ago regarding date changes.
Yeah, how many? I have to look to see if it was announced. Oh, yeah, it is. Was it announced? It was announced, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Sorry, just trying to find it. As we keep board with Skull Kid, obviously, first time he's running around Japan. Yes, obviously,
he had
season
a shocker
8
last week.
Yeah, he did. Not have the best. Obviously, as you know, season 8 is soon going to be upon us, and obviously F1 24 obviously shown some the trailer with a cool song for it. Basket Stew as he's cut the final corner chicane.
Nice one, Alan, you knob.
It's not. Obviously, we're obviously changing the format for next season. Only 12 races in a calendar. We're going to have a promotion and relegation style, so top 3 go up, top 3 go down, bottom 3 go down, sorry. Back to normal points, and yeah, obviously once we get that season up and running, we'll be able to explain a lot more, but just note, a lot of changes are coming to FPRL.
Yeah, a lot of changes for the good, you know. We need Biddle and league management done well to try and come up with a solution. Obviously, everyone's well aware of Tier 1. So, yeah, they're doing what they can to keep people interested. Hopefully, this new game that is coming out at the end of May, 28th of May, early access, if you buy it before the end of April. You know, it's going to be a lot.
If you pre-order the Champions Edition, it's just pre-order the Champions Edition.
It's going to be a lot better than this one. We've had some feedback from the old big boss man Tidgham. Some things are good, some things are not, but obviously it's still early doors. It's only a beta, so yeah, fingers crossed. Made it a bit more realistic, what I've heard. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
And the Radical 128.
Yeah, as we're on board with Mongo, who's been one of those guys near the top of the championship. I was just being aware that I was on Wheel to Wheel. I don't know why I was messaged that I was on Wheel to Wheel.
What do you mean Wheel to Wheel? What's that got to do with this?
I think one of the other drivers in this thing may have accidentally logged in on their Wheel to Wheel in another league account, and someone's got it confused with me. Nigel saying you'll see tomorrow gameplay deep dive, so we'll all be looking forward to it. Obviously, I will be.
Fox deep dive. What are you on about?
Basically, they'll be showing actual gameplay.
Oh yeah, it's not all.
Through more.
Is that going to be the true gameplay though? Is that just going to be like a made up one?
Well, it'll be like what they did last year. You know, when we actually saw someone driving around on the game and a woman talking over it. It'll probably be that. Obviously. I'll be more keeping
the Formula 1 drivers normally get it quite early, don't they, to test it out?
Yeah, but I think they're probably usually under NDA as well, so they can't really say anything.
NDA.
It's just a glorified 5-minute video, says Nigel. It'll just literally be just gameplay and maybe a quick runner. I'll be kind of keeping an eye on the career mode, the new driver career mode, because I like the sound of the changes. Obviously, most people will be keeping an eye.
Explain to people what the changes are, Gary, because it is quite confusing.
So, as we watch Alan, so the new changes, they're bunging off the acclaim system in career mode. They're doing a reputation. So obviously, each race you do, you'll have on-track goals for qualifying and the race to keep your attention span. If you hit those challenges, you'll get obviously a rep boost, and you get higher rep, which allows you to sign for better teams and offer contracts to your current team. If you say like you don't want to sign for your current team, there is a chance you get a cutscene where you can have a secret meeting with that team's rival for the season, and you can sign with them. Obviously, and the other stuff, they can have like new cutscenes, and I don't know what else. They haven't really told very much. It's kind of really hush hush. Can we focus on the track action, please? You have race to commentate, not just commentate. Well, Nigel, there's not really much of that going on.
By Radical there, Gary, you missed. 128 flat, it's done.
Yeah.
Only 2 tenths off the pole.
Yeah, Radical is trying to show up his teammate.
Get on there, boy!
This week. Obviously, TJ second in the championship. I think Mongo overtook him. But TJ looking to take...
put in a P2, Gary, so... Yep. Between first and sixth are separated by 2 tenths, and then a further tenth behind that is J and Fox. It's going to be quite a close quality.
Yeah, I know Walker's very quick on here. He was my teammate in another league, and we raced around here. And he was very much on my tail the entire race.
Yeah, in the pits.
But 1-2 here, so I know Walker's going to do well here, as long as he can stay out of trouble.
Don't go around and do 5 laps worth of fuel. Put it down to the minimum. Probably lose about fucking half a second.
Validated probably through Degner 1. There's Jay. Obviously saving some battery, so he's obviously had a bit of a scruffy first sector. Gonna go for another one. What would you say, Ads, about doing 2 push laps? There you see the 2 Alpha Maos, Rosie and
yeah, two push laps around here is possible.
I mean like 2 warm-up laps. I mean, you know, 2 out laps.
Personally, I wouldn't do that. I would go for a flyer, cool down, and then another flyer. Normally on your second run anyway, you kind of know where you get a little bit more confidence. You do gain some time normally on your second run. But yeah, I wouldn't do two cool down laps.
3 minutes left of this session to go.
But that's
Jay.
That's Jay done. I don't think he's going to make out on.
Well, he's still got plenty of time. It's a minute and a half to get around the lap. So as long as he leaves with 2 minutes left, he'll get around. Tyres are dead after 1 lap here, says Nigel. So maybe just to get the thing, as Frenchie Star's retired. We'll go on board with Rosie. She's up the road a little bit. Obviously, just want to say, well done to Rosie for last night.
Yeah, done good.
The F2 well. Series that we runs alongside this. She made her main comms debut and she did a very good job. She's never done it before, so she did a very good job for that.
And she's on the floor in a minute.
Nigel Piggle podium tip. I'm not talking about your podium, Nigel, because no one saw it. As we see, Williams getting out the way on the inside. I think that was probably the Flo, who is still on a 27.8, so it's very close between the top 3. We've got Radical, Mongo, TJ, Monkey, Viking, Jay, and Frenchie in 10th. Looking to maybe try and steal one.
It's a really tidy lap by the way, DJ. Haven't seen one mistake so far. She's going to be about second up on her lap time. But our second. That's still going to bow up into around 13th, 14th.
It's going to be in front of Skull Kid.
A good exit here. She might be able to gain another couple of attempts now. Put her up near Willy Bum. Let's have a look.
It is.
Yeah,
28. Yeah,
also
way in front of Button.
So got Frenchie. No, he's done his lap. He must have. Yeah, not very good qualifying by him. Bit disappointing.
Fish Sticks is invalidated.
That's him done. Oh no! It won't be him done. He's got left time.
Lowe's invalidated as well. He can go for another one. Who else? Willie Bum's in the first sector. He's had a bit of a moment there as we go on board with him. Gary, you like this track? I actually do. This is one of the tracks that I do like. Every time I've raced here, I've done quite well. I'm hoping to maybe keep my qualifying performance I've had over the last couple of league races I've done up, but it's me this season. I've been very consistent in qualifying. Oh, the Weebum's gone for, hits the grass, goes wide, tries to keep it and loses the rear. That is gone. He shakes his head. He is annoyed.
Button's on a very good lap here. Gary's 7 tenths up. Sector 1 up.
Oh,
where's he going? A bit there. We've got Monkey just starting. He's 10th up on his lap time.
He's actually got no battery, lads.
His Sticks is retired. He ain't got no battery.
Button. And he's got no fuel as well. Alan's 1.2 seconds down on his lap time. But we'll keep watching him just in case he does somehow.
TJ's gone wide. That's it. That's him done.
He's done it just before Dunlop.
Yeah, muffed it going up the hill. That would have meant that his rear end. So I'm guessing that's what I was talking about earlier. I reckon he's probably touched that inside
Monkey's
curb.
2 tenths up. Monkey is 2 tenths up.
He's touched that curb and he's made him go wide. That's a bit deep there, but it's a good exit. That's it. It's going to be a good lap by Monkeys. It's going to be enough for pole.
He's giving it a good effort. He's out-qualified his teammate.
Got the flow.
But Locker is on 2.5 temps up. Go on, Locker! No favouritism at all shown.
Has he ever got pole?
Locker has got pole before. But this will be a great result for the Red Bull team, who's had a very disappointing season.
Radical just come over the line. It's a decent lap, Gary.
P4.
Well done,
Here comes Locker across the line. And he's not.
He lost so much time.
Oh, the flow. I think has taken it. Where's Sid? Sid, where is he? Oh, he's 1 minute behind. And that's it. Locker misses out on pole by 51 hundredths of a second.
Well done,
He's
boys.
gonna be.
It would have been nice to see Radical get his first pole. That would have been pretty good.
It's a
Disappointing.
four-man admin team.
But yeah,
there.
look at that.
Rocker, Monkey, Radical Fish.
Literally,
Oh, TJ ruined it.
Literally, gave fourth to first is literally separated by 10th. That is it. How close that quality was. But
yeah.
very disappointing.
The whole top 13 was been separated. Well, the top 11 was separated by half a second.
Very disappointed with my little cuddly bear Dave down in P17. Obviously not a track he likes.
Yeah, well, from what I was hearing when he was doing practice, though, he just couldn't get in the pardon the pun, the flow. But speaking of the flow, he's on pole for the Japanese Grand Prix for Tier 3, 127.837. Then you got Locker P2 and then Monkey Boy P3. As I've just seen the drink that you could have probably heard ads go drink. But while we wait for the qualifying to come and go to the next screen, obviously we had a Grand Prix this morning. China, if you all got up early enough at 8 o'clock, I know Sunday morning, getting up at 8. Obviously the Chinese Grand Prix happened. Shock, horror, Max Verstappen won. Shock, not. Lando Norris somehow getting the P2. Even though on his radio he said he doesn't know how he's done that. And that he was thinking they were going to be slower than the Ferrari. Got P2.
Yeah, it was good race by McLaren. But
safety car very much helped us.
I was going to say, towards the end of the first stint, the Ferraris and Perez were catching him, and of course the safety car got brought out, which obviously helped him in that sense. But
I actually can't remember what
he got up to second quite quickly, and he was in clean air the whole race, whereas everyone behind him was fighting and in dirty air, so he would have had better tire deg anyway.
But the massive talking point of the race is a little bit about the stewards. I know we're going to be going on about the stewards again. I don't know if... I think it's the Alonso. Alonso got 3 penalty points. I don't. Was it in the sprint? Something on Sainz, wasn't it? Or dive on Sainz. He got 3 penalty points.
Yeah.
And Stroll's contact with Ricciardo, which took Ricciardo out the race. He only got 2. So I don't know why the stewards feel like Ricciardo.
Stroll should have a quality ban or something in the next race. I just couldn't believe that under the safety car condition he's done that, and this is the reason why he shouldn't be in Formula 1. And his dad needs to step in and go, look, we're never going to win the championship by having any decent results if he's behind the fucking wheel. You know, he took out Ricciardo, and he weren't like, fair enough if he was just behind him a couple of feet, but he was fucking miles back, and he just didn't, just frustrated because he obviously wrecked his race. He wrecked Piastri's. So it wasn't just...
Oh, we're going for a formation lap.
No.
A quick start. But obviously I'll let Ads run through the driver order.
Yeah. So, P20, P19, we have the Alfa Romeos, or Magic Ram and Rango. Obviously Magic Ram didn't do quali. We had a quali ban due to attendance being late. We got our newcomer here going on PC today. This is the only PC runner of RJ in P18. P17 is the Big Bear, David Lovehays. We've got P16 in the Ferrari, we've got Sid Sandwich. 15, we have Maldonado in the Haas. We have 14th, we have Rosie. 13th, we have Tattoo Star in the McLaren. 12th, we have the Willie in the Williams. 11th, we have Button in the Mercedes. And our top 10 are Jay, who's had a decent qualifying compared to last week in P10. Viking Fox in the second race back in Mercedes in P9. P8 is Epic Frenchie, disappointing qualifying for him. P7 is TJM. He's going to be wanting to have a really good result and try and be in the fight for at least a podium or win this week. Disappointing race pace by him in Qatar last week, which wasn't his strongest race. 6th is Mongo in the Haas, consistently in the top 10 this year. So he's had a good form recent. P5 is Fistix. He's going to be slightly disappointed with that. Obviously, invalidated his lap. but still only attempting a bit behind pole. So it was that close. P4 is the man of the hour so far. Is Radical. He's consistently a back mark. I'm joking. P4 for Radical.
Get on with it.
Brilliant qualifying by him. P3 is Monkey Boy in the Aston Martin. P9 a very, very strong qualifying again by Lockhart. He's having a nice comeback this season. And the flow in P1 Williams and Sid Sandwich and David has come together.
Oh dear. And I think maybe Sid has broke too hard and David's not was not expected it. FPL cocker. Someone like Nigel said.
Boy, shit, Rick. You want to try and stay on the outside, don't bother going on the inside. How not you? Talk down.
If you're gonna speak to Aaron, just mute so you don't tell him what he's doing.
I was just saying, don't stay on the inside, get to the outside, because you'll get spun otherwise.
We see, I think one of the Astons going a bit aggressive, but 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights.
Ready for it, Gary?
Drive through for Flo! He's gone!
Flo's gone! What a lead! I've never seen a lead so quick.
Here comes Monkey Boy, who will eventually inherit the lead.
Yeah,
and
Monkey is taking over from Locker. We've got Fish Sticks off in the background. Oh,
he's on the grass!
Oh, nice start by Radical there. Oh, we've got some people moving. Epic Frenchie's had a terrible start. He's gone down to P11.
Through the field. It looks like everyone has got through.
And not a very decent start by David. He's dropped down 3 places, so he's into P20.
He'll have cold tyres. Won't he? He'll have cold tyres. But it looks like everyone has got through nice and calmly. Maybe. Is he on flag behind?
Sid Savage has spun. Somewhere.
Is he okay? He's lost the front end plate damage. Got front right.
I can't remember who he's behind. But yeah, Monkey's taking the net lead at the minute. Flo jumped the start. He's trying to get the perfect start, but unfortunately he didn't get it too well. But Lockhart. Oh, my timing's all muffed up, Gary. It says Locker's 2 seconds behind Monkey.
Yeah. It's because of Flo's jump starting. It's going to mess it all up. Hopefully, when we go across the line, it'll fix itself.
The man on the move at the minute is Radical. Sticking with these 2 people up at front. He's on a very, very decent first in. So good on him. Monkey with the fastest lap.
Oh, there it goes. It's fixed.
So let's have a look at the tyre situation, Gary. So Monkey is it's a sprint race. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's a social. It's a fucking sprint round.
I was just about to say, why is that one on soft?
It's a sprint round. I forgot to say. Yeah, it's got a sprint round.
Oh, fuck's sake, Gary, you're not doing your job properly. I'm getting all excited thinking this bloody race.
We do apologise. This is a really weird track to have a sprint race. We're kind of like used to having the same kind of tracks for sprints, and Japan's a new one.
So Gary, if Flo doesn't take his drive through, does it give him 10 seconds or does it disqualify him? Yes. I can never remember.
As the yellow flag behind Magic Crams. Go! He's taking David out.
Safety cars.
He's come back on the track and wiped David out. David's good. Quick! Somebody grab David. Don't let him go down to Alpha Charlie. There's gonna be like what they do in NASCAR. They jump out the car. It's gonna start punching him up.
So will it give Flo a DNF?
No. So what will happen is Flo will actually have to try. I actually don't know. I assume that he's gonna have to serve it. He's going to have to go across the line when the safety car comes in, and then as soon as after that first lap after safety, he has to come in.
Can't you remember we did this in a social, and not this track, but we did it in a social. Someone got a drive-through, and because we had a safety car, because we had a safety car, they weren't allowed to take it, and they actually got disqualified. Do you remember?
Well, I
think it was Qatar.
Well, we'll have to see. He has to serve his drive-through through the first racing lap after the safety car enters the pit. So basically, I would just go in. I would just literally just go in, to not risk it.
Oh, I might have my sandwich now.
Fuck is it though? David Oldface is dun. There might be some swear words in that. A shame we can't get radio calls in. Oh, that's another feature I forgot F124 will have. If you're racing against the drivers, they'll actually be radio calls.
Oh, really? That's quite good.
If you're driving as a certain driver, and you are, say, if you're driving next to Leclerc and you ask the box, your character, the Leclerc will come up and go, box, want a box? Like, well, do some radio calls. I don't know if that is entirely true, but I have heard that from a reliable source that that could be actually a feature they're adding. Obviously, your character won't say anything.
The lucky thing is that it is a sprint race, so David does have a second chance at the glory.
And it's not going to help his mood, really, because I think Magic Cram might have a very hefty penalty on his way, because he has. I don't know if he's drove back onto the track, or is he just sitting there and caught David out. But I assume the way David is going ... probably the first one is what happened. But we'll have to see. Obviously, we'll have to find out what the stewards make of it. So now we bar for David Oldface.
This is definitely going to help the soft runners, Gary, though. These couple laps behind the safety car.
Yeah. Well, if there's one person who's not going to be happy, it's the Flow. Because he was 3.5 seconds clear. He's obviously going to lose 18 seconds. So he would have been at the back anyway. But now this makes it even worse because he's going to be even more further back.
If someone in chat can tell us if he doesn't take his drive-through, does it disqualify him or does it give him 10 seconds?
I reckon it will just disqualify. I think it will just disqualify him. I think if you get a drive-through with 2 laps to go and you can't serve because the race ends, then it just gives you a 10 seconds or 20 seconds. But I think because it's at the start of the race, it will actually just disqualify you.
Fucking sandwiches, spicy.
Like, you're always eating on stream.
I have kids, Gary. I can only eat what I can eat.
But while we're waiting for the safety car round, obviously there was more sporting events today. Obviously, yesterday Man City beat Chelsea 1-0 in controversial fashion.
Lucky, yeah.
So should have been a penalty. Cannot believe it. Anyway, but even more big surprise today. Coventry City, 71st minute, 3-0 down, came back to 3-3 and nearly scored a winner in the 120th minute to be unfairly ruled out.
Oh no, that was I was going absolutely nuts, and it was just so close to being onside. It's a shame, but performance booster for them, you know. I know Man United ain't the best team in the world, but at the moment,
4-3.
They gave them a good run for their money.
Yeah.
Obviously your team won 3-1. Terrible in the first half, to be honest.
We weren't terrible. What do you mean?
Very, very good. Second half, you absolutely dominated.
No, we had a great start.
But top of the league. We just had a
poor end of the first half. But anyway, I think obviously, what was it? I think West Ham got battered 5-2 by Crystal Palace. And I cannot remember the other game.
I hope Brighton get the point deduction, Dodgers a good run for their money on Thursday.
We'll have to see. But anyway, safety car is in this lap. And we're going to be waiting. Fo's going to hold them up as much as can because he needs to wait for that safety car to be in and it be green flag before he can serve his penalty. Because he won't be able to. If it's still yellow, so we should see him peel into the pits. Oh,
and he hasn't.
Is it going to disqualify him? No. So he can serve it next lap. He'll be able to serve it next lap. I'll probably have taken that first lap.
Good start by everyone. No one's been really caught out so far.
Yeah, it's a good restart. Monkey Boy Kurt on for, at the moment, as of right now, will inherit the lead and will be at the front of the field. Rocker and Radical's going to be a lads, 1, 2, 3. Fish down at P6 and TJ. Obviously on his set of mediums. Bobby will be wishing right now that he was on a set of sauce. But yeah, looks like 5 started to pull away. Huh. Well, what?
TJ lost his rear end coming out of the corner. I said it's really, really difficult. And yeah, he nearly lost it. Yeah, you got
Good little
fish
back.
sticks right on the back of Mongo. Radical's still sticking with Locker, but Monkey is now on the move. He's within DRS of
Oh,
the flow.
I won't throw pit there. Nigel, he'll probably pit this lap. He will pit this lap.
Well, if he doesn't, he's going to be disqualified.
Yeah, so we'll go on board with him and we'll see him. He's probably been told. He's got some. Oh no.
No, he ain't paid.
He's going to be disqualified. No, he's not
No,
disqualified him.
Oh,
Maybe it resets. Maybe it resets under a safety car and he's got another 3 laps. I've not seen this.
I've got to move
Imagine
in the
if he hasn't
background.
got
You got Mongo,
Mongo
fish
up
fighting.
Fish
Couple little wheel banging moments there, but got through in the end. So fish up into P5.
Yeah, it was a good move up the inside into turn 1. Very, very. You have to trust.
Very,
the
very
person that you're
brave.
going up the inside.
Very brave.
Because you got to hope they leave you space, which we all hope everyone does. But there's been a safety car. Yeah, there's been a safety car. Nigel David and Magic Cram crashing at the 1 and 2.
Monkey lost the rear end. Monkey's gone for the move, Gary. Around the outside. Gonna do the cut back here.
Switchback. Go on, Locker.
I wonder if Monkey's tyres have started going off.
Could be, or maybe that mistake you were saying. Oh, don't try and throw it up there. Don't do a Vettel on Verstappen all those years ago. It doesn't work. It will count as the first full lap without it.
And Locker wants that first place into the race. He's going for the move. 138. Oh, no, he's decided to keep it. Is he going to go for the dive on the inside? He is. Monkey really defensive. Oh.
It's got to be careful. Radicals might have a sniff as well. Oh, Radical's been hit by fish sticks. Flo's been speeding in the pits while serving his drive-through. And it's Monkey Boy Kurt in the lead of the race. But here comes Locker round the outside into turn 1. And Monkey defends it really well.
Oh, Radical's lost it! Oh, the Alpines crashed.
Has TJ got the front wing?
Yeah.
No, he's got damage.
He's got front wing damage. So what happened was that obviously at the start of the lap, Fish hit the back of Radical, I think. Gentlemen, I would have not passed on the straight, but they both went side by side into turn 1, and the wheel bang. Radical went on the curb on the left-hand side. Too much of the curb threw his car to the right. He obviously tried to correct himself, and just TJ had nowhere to go, unfortunately.
Oh, look at this little squabble in the midfield as Rainbow's gone around at the back. But it looks like Viking Fox, Tattoo Star, Jay, and Epic Fredger having a 4-way little scrap here into the hairpin. And now they're going to go through Spoon. And Fox takes the inside. He's going to try and force Tattoo Style slightly wide to compromise his exit. Yeah, Monkey still in the lead of this race, but Locker pushing him through 130R. And he's going to look for the inside into the final corner. No, he thinks better of it for the DRS. No, my teammate have turned into terrorists, says Law. Can't really say that. There's a little battle between Rosie and Skull Kid. But here comes
Rosie just passed Alan in 130R. What move by that? And TJ.
Locker's in the lead of the race. Monkey's tyres, I think, are gone. But TJ in the pits and retiring. I think he just knew that there was going to be no points available. So he's called it a day here early. This is turning into...
big crash! Tattoo Star's off. Turn 1.
Is it big crash? Was he alright? He seems to be alright. No damage.
I think it was a brake board I saw go up in the air. I thought it was another car.
Monkey's gonna be annoyed. More brake boards! But at the moment it's looking good for the Aston Martins. 2-3 at the moment. But maybe a penalty might come Fish's way if Radical feels that he was slightly tapped rear-ended by the Aston Martin driver, which may have caused his poor exit onto the straight. We'll have to see what Radical thinks about that, but he's now down in 10th. Obviously the top 8 only get points, but can we see maybe Monkey have a re-look at Locker, or is Locker just enough? Oka's got no battery, so is Monkey. Fish has got no battery. But Mongo on those mediums, obviously those mediums are going to be so good right now.
And also, Gary, the flow after that drive-through, he's actually made his way through the grid quite nicely. He's now just past Alan.
Oh.
Alan made a mistake.
Eventually gets a 3-second time, maybe 5 second. But yeah, Flo obviously taking advantage of the top carnage. But there's a yellow flag behind, and is that? Oh, that was RJ's had a moment. It's not been so good as Flo overtakes Rosie into turn 1. But all Rosie needs to do is just sit within 5 seconds of the Flo, and she'll retake that 11th place. But right now we'll keep an eye on the front as that Fish is losing the back. But Monkey still holding on to this P2. That's my championship over, says TJ. Well, I don't know yet, TJ. Anything can happen.
Say championship. How many races left? 4?
I think, yeah, there's 4. Well, we're round 11. There'll be 3 after this. So, but it is Gaza. I'm trying. Singapore, no points. There's TJ. Oh yeah, he got no points in Singapore. Right. Well, all I'm gonna say, TJ, if you get a win here in Japan, you'll be right back in it. We've seen you before pull wizardry when you're out, and win a race when you're technically doing enough. But look at Monkey had a go.
Oh,
He's still going for it. He had a look, but Locker comes round the final corner and will take the sprint race win. Double podium for Aston Martin. Mongo P4. A long way back is Viking Fox. 7 seconds back. There's a spin at the back. And it's Sid Sandwich. And Viking takes 5th. 6th Jay. Button 7th. Weird Bum will take the final points. Epic Frenchie 9th. Radical Wolf finished 10th. Rosie 11th. Skull Kid 12th. 13th Tat Star. 14th for the Flow, who was on pole, but the damn drive-through cost him everything. RJP 15, 16th Sid Sandwich, 17th Rainbow, and our 3 non-finishers are Magic Cram, David Allface, and TJM. As David and TJ both lamenting that they've got massive climbs now in the main race. Is it just me, or was this a really good China impersonation? What? Was it? Oh, right, yeah, because it's hectic. That drive-through fucked me properly, says the Foe. Yeah, well, Foe, you shouldn't jump the start. But yes, Rocker takes the win. First win in Tier 3 since, I think, a couple of seasons ago. Obviously taking the win in last... But yes, good result for the Aston Martins. 13 points to their name. I was just reading your message out, Flo. It's a good result for the Mercedes drivers as well. 5th and 7th. Jay in P6 for Ferrari, another good result. And obviously there's our 3 non-finishers. But I need to have a drink. My throat is very much all dry now.
pretty shitty weather in Japan.
Rain, come on, rain. Boo! Boo, we wanted rain. Redeemed commentator or impersonator. God. Whenever Nigel redeems that, it's just either going to be like something that's going to be somewhat offensive or something he knows I can't do, because he always aims it at me. Ads, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Nigel Pigger wants you, for the first lap, you've got to do your best Jamie Carragher impression.
No, because I can't do a Scouse accent.
You have to go, yeah, of course.
Here
Here comes the 4 into turn 1.
Okay.
I can't even do a Liverpudlian accent.
Not fucking happening.
And we pause it there. Oh, I've just realised Cadders has got the right. He does say that line. On the far side. No, that's a Gary Neville thing. That's why you do your best impression. It doesn't have to be accurate. Well, shame I'm not actually Liver Pudgeon, because that would have been really easy to do. But yeah, no. I don't know if there's going to be rain on the way. Can you ask Alan if there's rain on the way?
No, it's not.
Ah, boo, boring race. No excitement.
No.
Ah, just spit that. That'll be a good enough. Oh,
Down
hey.
at the end.
Oh, yeah. I know none of that. We're just gonna squeak. Just Nigel said just squeak. I don't think Liver Pudgeons squeak, but that was that like a rat would. Wow. Watch it as I can hear all along. Hey a minute. What do you mean? I didn't say anything. I don't know. Nigel's getting to the point. Damn Man City fan. As I've just seen a returning driver just recently joined the Discord at the league. If we check in, just having a look around.
Who's that?
Eagle 78.
Yeah, he's come back. I messaged him.
Yeah, I have a very funny history with Eagle.
Yeah, he took him out with his Sky and made him leave.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've made up with him. I apologised to him. I said it was my fault, my bad.
He's gone already, is he?
What?
Well, someone else has left because he didn't want to do the questionnaire again.
Some people don't. Some people are a bit impatient. But hey ho. Have you seen the tracks that they've updated ads in the new game?
They're not really updated. They're just.
They're updating it. They're changing. I think Nigel will confirm. I think Belgium's one.
What's changed for Belgium?
I think they're changing like the way the layout is, because obviously in Belgium they've got that new Up-Row Rouge. It's a little bit different now. No, it's not being changed in this game. Nigel will actually know more, so I'll let Nigel put, because he knows it all. He's the one who looks at all the details and stuff.
I forgot.
I remember him saying there was 3 tracks that were being updated. Well, that's where underway. On the formation, on that far side. I'll bring up the tyres. You laughing earlier about some people doing softs. Spa and Silverstone will have had laser scan data implemented with an all new gravel traps and grandstands and proper elevation and proper curbing. So yes, the track's going to be look and drive completely different next game. So they should have been done. So it's actually realistic. At least they two are. So we'll have to see.
Seems like you're not going to get another win for another season, then, Gary.
What do you mean? Hey, I just don't think 23 has suited me.
No, you might squeeze one in.
You know what? Just get me back in the Macca. Every time I drive in the Macca in any social race, I do better in that. Get me back in the
You got more points in F2 than you have in the last
yes,
two.
Okay,
in the last two
yes,
seasons.
okay, we get it. I've had a bit of a stinker in the last 2 seasons. Shut up. Who's won a championship? Actually, a league championship. Me. Be quiet.
So am I.
We're not counting you F2s.
It's a league.
No.
It's a league.
Then there is
who's multiple race winner then?
What?
Who's a multiple race winner then?
And then Jeddah has had the art on the outside areas added, and curbs, and has had the proper scenery with the new building, pit entry, and curbing. Then there's probably some more that aren't mentioned, says Nigel. So Nigel, up to date with all the news. Who has at least 2 podiums every season they've raced in, Gary?
Yeah, alright, Nigel, fuck off.
Well, I can't see. He's right for me. I haven't had a podium in the last 2 seasons. But there's still races to go where I can get them. But as we wait for them to get across the line. Thanks, Nigel, for boosting my confidence.
To be honest, it's one of the race that you did do that you was leading, you got muffed over, so...
I think well.
You did. You had a
I'm
late
not
car.
Oh yeah, in the Williams. I had caused the weather right, and the late safety car cost me. I came second, but it is what it is. League racing is cruel at sometimes.
So front
you can
three
tell
on mediums and Mongo's going to soft, so expect Mongo to be attacking it.
As you can tell from these two here in P18 and 19, league racing is cruel sometimes.
I'd like to see Radical come through, so see how he does. No lights. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm going to sneeze. So 4 lights, 5 lights.
Ah!
I just sneezed as we started. But we're on the way, and it looks like Locker's got a very decent start, but Monkey Boy's going to look... Oh, there's a crash behind! Between Skull Kid, David, and Frenchie.
Alan,
but David's got no damage.
What?
Skull Kid and Frenchie have both got big damage. And that is a... I think... No, it's still going. Monkey has taken the lead.
Someone hit Alan from the side and he careened into Frenchie.
It's like... Tattoo Star is falling. Who is that? Flo is...
Is it safety car?
No safety car. I think Flo got loads of illegal overtakes. And the
Tattoo
stewards are hanging there.
Tattoo Star's got no front wing. RJ's off the track. He's off the track.
Here comes David trying to regain his position, but TJ up to 12. And looks like, again, the timing board has done its own thing. But Fishes has gone wide. He's hit Mongo. He's come back on the track and hit Mongo.
That damages front wing. No.
No, he just went wide deep at Spoon. But once again, it's going to be Locker versus Monkey.
Side by side, 130. Oh, they tap.
Oh, Monkey's pulled him up. Oh, comes Jay! Oh my God, where did Jay come from?
Good move by Jay in the end.
They took advantage of that. Nigel Piggle with his head to the tab like, no, please, no more. It's already happened. But it was like, Fish Sticks is going to use the battery. They're going to run into trouble. All this contact again. But here comes Fish. Is he going to go to the inside? No. He thinks better and backs out. What a start. Oh! He's gone across the track! He's in.
Oh! Fish is...
Oh my God, he's been...
That was so lucky. So lucky. If he was in the middle... If he was in the middle of the track then, that would have taken Viking Fox out, probably Button, because it was so close together.
Yeah, Button. I wanted to check if Button has front wing damage. He has not. He's got away with that. And, oh my God, what a start to a race. Nigel was saying, I remember when I tried to do at 130R, and it didn't go so well. But these front three are now starting to pull away. 2.9 seconds clear. These ads reactions are so over the top, Lamau, says Nigel. But it makes funny memes. David Monkey makes memes out of his reaction, so let him do it. And it's already a bad
Mongo's
start,
taken. So these three have got clear of Jay. He's 3 seconds behind. You've got Viking Fox behind him in that nice stitch stream. Radical's got up and placed P9. You've got Rosie in points. Maybe she can come away with her first points finish ever. That'd be nice for her.
All the fastest laps as Fox and Jay's in the pits.
Must have had wing damage.
Yeah, he's got wing damage.
TJ's making his way through the grid, Gary, so he's now up to P10, so he's had an 8th place gain. That's a very, very good start for him.
Yeah, a lot of the chaos helped him a lot there. As we see Weird Bum utilising the curbs. Should say, not the best idea, those curves, but Monkey's had it off.
Yeah.
Mongo's gone through.
Oh, he's gone off again.
Gravel.
Went off again.
No, I just told you. You know, Rosie's already had points.
Has she? I didn't think she had points.
Yeah, she's already got points. 4 to be exact, says Nigel.
What?
She's got 4. She scored 4. I don't know where. Nigel will actually tell us. But yes, she has 4 points to her name.
But yeah, Mongo soft tyre, so he's going to have to try and get past Lockers sooner rather than later to make this strategy work. Radical's up into P8, just behind Willie Bum, who's fighting with Sid Sarah. So they're going to go side by side again through 130R. Oh dear.
He's got the move. No, he's got the move early.
Got the move done.
TJ's got past.
Oh, Sid Sarah's
Rosie
going to the inside. He's going for the dive. Oh, little touch. Very aggressive. And it's made Radical on the back. Sid Sandwich hasn't got any battery left.
Mongo's into the lead of the race. I just saw right up at the front of the field with DRS.
Radical's
Mongo
going for the
takes
inside move on Jay. Ooh, yeah, made it stick.
Radical this time was
Radical's up into P7. But
Radical's probably looking by and going, where the hell did you come from, TJ?
Sid Sandwich
His teammates.
all his battery already.
Yeah, trying to gain
I
positions.
wonder if he's done what. No, I wonder if he's done last week. When he turned his ears on and forgot to turn it off. Do you remember? He did it in guitar.
Yeah, he did. I remember that now.
TJ's all over the back of Sid Sandwich in a minute, so expecting to
he needs
move
to get
soon.
past that Ferrari. Sid obviously driving the real life Ferrari. Slow as shit.
Alan, why you got back on
I was more talking about the
the
real 5 if anyone says that I'm going to Sid slow. The real Ferrari is slow. Can be beaten by a apparently shitbox and
should have gone last.
That's who ad's giving Alan some advice. Here comes TJ. TJ, can you use the DRS?
Good
no,
talking
TJ.
to. It's gone on softs.
Yes, TJ driving with a different mindset recently over the last couple
So let's
of weeks.
see if TJ's going to go down the inside.
Magic Clown's phone Rosie off at 130R, buoyed his way through.
Yeah, Magic Rams, that was a good position for him so far. P10. He's having a decent race.
Ocker takes back the lead under DRS.
TJ now, Gary's going to go for the move on Sid. He's on the outside of first corner. Yeah, he made the move stick for him in the first corner. So
David up inside of Rosie. Into P11.
Oh,
and
he's
going to
get Magic Ram. No, back out for the moment.
What a camera angle. He's worn his nose cone right up his gearbox. David, you think was dead, well, 19th. But he's got the man. But he's got the man that took him out in the sprint in front of him, so he'll be hoping to get past.
After that little spin by Monkey, that little off, he's now caught up to Mongo. Locker's taking the lead. I would expect Mongo's tyres to start going off.
Yeah,
if we're on lap 5, how come the tyres are only 4 laps old?
Because they've only completed 4 full laps. I do apologise. Ads is not himself when he's hungry.
Got 2 Mercs up in front, fine. You've got Varky and Fox just behind Baton.
These two don't need to fight. Oh, Monkey got 3 seconds. How's he done that?
It's not gonna. I think when he went off. He went off twice in 2 corners. I think that's where he got the warnings. Yeah.
Did he get double? Here comes Mongo.
Yeah. Mongo's gone for the lead again. Yeah.
Oh, Locker's hit him. Oh my god! I thought Monkey took out Locker. Oh dear. Locker doesn't look like he's got damage. I think he just slammed into the back of him slightly.
Radical's just got Willie Bum Gary, so he's up into P6. So technically he should now, because of the odds of tyres, he should start reeling in this group of medium tyres. People probably in the next 4 laps maybe when they'll start degrading a little bit. So podium position is still on the cards for Radical here, as long as he keeps it clean and off the track.
I can say right now, with all this fighting for the front 3, it's allowing the likes of Button and Viking, the 2 Mercedes, to get back into this top little train. It'll be Radical, obviously, like you said, Radical's turn soon. He's going to have to hope that maybe Willie Bum thinks the same. Don't fight, just let's tow each other along.
But again, TJ 2.4 seconds behind this pair, so hopefully he'll start making some inroads. David's still not past Magic Ram, and he's got Rosie just behind him in the DRS section.
I think David would be very happy to come across the line in P10. I think David and TJ would be very happy with 8th and 10th if it ended now. Obviously starting at the back.
You got Viking Fox. Is he going to make the move on his teammate? You got Locker going for the lead. He's taking Mongo. Monkey's behind.
I reckon this is what it's going to be for the next like 5-6 laps. Them just overtaking each other, each DRS. Because obviously we've only got one DRS.
Problem is, Monkey's only on 22%. He needs to start saving some battery because the people in front are on over 50%. Mongo's on nearly 60. Viking Fox 44%. Punch is most of his. But Radical's the man that has saved a lot of battery. He's only on. It's actually on 73, so he's hardly used any.
Looks like Rainbow's doing well in P12. He's only 2 places away from the points.
He's 15 seconds behind.
Yeah, well, he's doing alright.
Anything can happen. David again.
Looks like Mongo's made a mistake. And Monkey's been caught up behind it because they're nearly out of the DRS, those two.
Not necessarily. This is probably around the cut-off point. You start seeing the soft tyres degrading, especially Sector 1, Sector 2, Gary. So he is the only person in the top 10 that on this soft tyre. For his strategy to work was to try and get first and pull away from Locker, which obviously it hasn't happened. He has been fighting, so he would have worn his tyres out even more doing that. So I would expect him to start falling back into the grid in the next couple of laps, or even take an early pit stop.
Yeah,
maybe
and
switch to a 2.
Radical's lost a little bit of pace. So if he's lost a bit of pace, I've made a mistake because now Weebum will look to have a go, but there's a yellow flag in front. Actually, no, who's that? That's
Magic Graham spun round.
Graham spun.
He's in the middle of the track. So be careful when
he's done an Yano Trui from all those years ago in the Toyota.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's happened to Radical. He's lost 2 seconds in a lap. He must have had an off.
Might be going through that graining phase. On the because I know the hards. There's a point where they feel amazing on the first stint, a bit of the stint. Then they go in the middle, and it's horrible. And then they
unless it's the timing, Gary, because he's caught up to Button a second in the first sector.
Well, Button's dropped 1.2 seconds off Viking Fox. He's actually let his teammate through.
Maybe it's still a possible podium here for Radical. He just needs to get moved on.
Remember, Monkey's got the 3 seconds as it stands right now. He's going to drop to P5. Nice. Right in my ear. Still got a long ways to go.
Mini Cheddar went down a well.
Mini Cheddar. How did he put a Mini Cheddar down the wrong hole? Looks like with all this little squabbling between Radical and Weebum, it's allowed TJ to catch up. David's now up to P9. He's going to hate me coming there. Rosie up to P10. She's got a 9-second gap to Magic Ram. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Who's that? That's RJ gone round at the hairpin. Oh dear, it's not been the best debut for the new man in the Red Bull Frenchy P19.
Oh, Radical, let's go. Push.
Yeah, Radical is doing the best he can.
It's a bit of a funny one. He catches up through Sector 1 and Sector 2, and he loses it all through the third sector. So I'm guessing he's probably running quite a high downforce compared to other people. But
yeah,
everyone else has used a lot of battery in front of him, apart from Mongo. So obviously, square battery can be 2-3 tenths a lap. So he will start coming into play very, very soon.
Yep, as Button is now fully fallen out of his teammates. DRS Fox is only 1.7, so he's looking to maybe eke out a little bit more time to the car in front.
Yeah, and Davy's checked out on Rosie. Rosie's same with Magic Graham, but we've got David solid 9th at the minute, and he has actually caught TJ up a little bit here, Gary. So
position changes. We'll go through the position changes. Our 2 biggest winners are David and TJ at 10 places, with Magic Ram up by 9. Mongo's up by 2. Speaking of Magic Ram, he's gone round. That's a curse and a half. He's just had a moment.
We've got Mongo making the move for the lead. No, he's decided to leave it out in the minute. He's doing well with 9 lap. Alan's spun at the back. Flag. Watch out, everyone. Alan's in the middle of the road.
Maldonado on track warning.
Probably getting that soon, you Alan. What?
Oh,
Right.
oh, he skateboarded over there.
Old Alan, 10 laps in, he's getting a lap.
Well, it hasn't gone well. He did get
He got shafted.
pretty much, yeah, on lap 1, so he can't really say much. So I'm expecting a lot of some clips from that Haas driver in this week to see for the stewards. I think the stewards will not be happy to see him. Eventually, has got past RJ, but yeah. And he's going to have to be looking in his mirror soon because he's going to be seeing a beige, blue, white and green car coming up very, very fast in his rear view mirrors.
And Alan, remember, blue flags. Let him pass when it's safe to do so. Don't do a bloody Mongo. What you did on Mongo, Alan's in the pits anyway.
Yeah. Oh, he's retired. He's given
up. He retired?
Yeah, I think, I don't know if there's going to be much of a safety car. But speaking of retired, Mongo's going to get screwed by his teammate. And Mongo is. Alan has effectively ruined his teammate's race.
Alan, that's your teammate.
Oh dear, that's going to be some words to ask. Gene Haas is going to be
remember
anyone
coming on the back straight. No, they're not. Fine. Yeah, 3-second penalty for Rainbow. Locker's pulled out a decent side gap to Monkey at the moment. And what you want to see is
Rainbow and Fish Sticks were having a little battle to find a corner. I think Fish was just trying to get around him.
And TJ is slowly catching up. Willy Bum and Radical here. I wonder if these three are going to work together. Try and catch this. You've got about 4.5 second gap to
Button
P3 basically. But all these people in front are going to have to pit before the hard tyres soon. So technically, Radical's got the net lead at the moment.
Well, now TJ's in that train.
And TJ's in the train.
He might be able to effectively. I was obviously going to have to stop sooner.
But when it comes to it, Gary, what's Radicals going to do? Is he going to try and get his first podium of the season? Or is he going to help his teammate out in the championship?
How is he on for a podium? Like, he's still 5 seconds away from Button. 5
seconds, but technically he can still get a podium because he's going on to the faster tyre at the end. He's going to the faster tyre at the end, isn't he?
Right. We'll have to see. I wonder if he'll go on
say he's in that situation where a podium is available to him. Is he going to take the podium or is he going to try and help his teammate out in the championship? Tough one in that situation.
Well, I'm sure Radical, being the good man he is, will absolutely help TJ. Now, if TJ can come home in P5, Mongo at the moment, obviously, losing like maybe 6 seconds after getting stuck behind Alan, who retired in the pits like he's supposed to. Right thing to do, but unfortunately his teammate just came in at the wrong time, and yeah, unfortunately Alan's car was just sitting there. So we'll have to see if how much time Mongo will lose, how far he's going to be actually behind now.
He's got a lot of clean air, and he's probably caught up what he lost in the pits to do with Alan just because of the undercut. So yeah, he probably didn't lose much because obviously he's pitted earlier than everyone. He's probably caught that gap up now. But with him pitting, it does move David up to P8. And Echo
Willy Bum
overtaken by Willy Bum now.
130R.
Radical's not so fast in these hard tyres compared to what it was on the mediums in the sprint.
TJ's in the box. He's called it.
TJ's called it. But TJ is on the medium tyres, whereas these two in front are going to have to go.
Who's the yellow flag? Button! No, but so what's the yellow flag for? Is that for... Oh, it's Rainbow. He's retired.
What, on track?
No, he's retired in the pits. Like, his car's coming out of the pits.
So everyone who's coming down the pit straight, you have to be careful.
There it is.
Oh, big damage from Matty Graham. He's hit the back of Jay. So he's got half a wing gone.
Oh dear.
Good.
I think he's just come out the. I think TJ's clear of these two. Christ, there's so much going on. That Alpha Tower is still going on.
Yeah, Gary, I'm not too sure what happened. I'm not really sure about that. Marky managed to catch 1.5 seconds at hand past Locker.
Why is the Alpha Tower still going around?
I think Locker made a mistake somewhere.
No, I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know, because they were still behind. Last time I saw them, they were still behind each other.
Marky's in the pits. Locker's in the pits.
None of them get a time penalty.
Fox is going to take the lead. Radical's going to go into P2.
We bum up to P3. Who's going to win out the two?
Locker's jumped Monkey. Oh, no, he hasn't.
No, Monkey was.
Game's fought none of it. That brings big boy Dave up to P4. And Rose is going to jump these two also.
So I'm going to have to now warn everyone. There is a slow-moving Alpha Tauri on track that is not being driven by Rainbow. Rainbow is retired, right, in the pits, and it's still driving. Look on board with RJ. Look, it's in the middle of the track, just driving along. Where is it going?
Yeah,
it's like Yuki Tsunoda. It's like Yuki Tsunoda when he drove out when his car was clearly broken.
Just about to get the leaders to come up behind all these two. And what's annoying is because it's still stayed out. No one can pass in them sectors because it does now. I have to tell you to give the place back. Anyone that's fighting, and if this does continue to keep going round, which we'll see in a minute, it does pull into the pits. It's going to be.
No, there's a car there.
There's a car right
on
there.
The racing line. Oh! It's now in the middle of the racing line. Where's he going?
Well, is it gone in the pits? Can't see.
It's gone in the pits.
It's gone in the pits.
It's done the whole lap around.
Hopefully it retires. Hopefully it retires itself now. It doesn't go in the pits, set and change tyres. Still can't have any passes in sector 1 and 3.
No, they can pass under DRS if it's in the pit lane. Oh no, he can't.
Oh no.
Walker just went past the Monkey and had to give the place back.
Yeah, Gary.
Oh no, it's still coming out.
Sad to say, it's still coming out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
As the might and greaty David Lolface would say, this game is perfect and has no bugs or glitches whatsoever. Oh, it's pulled off.
Oh, not for that.
Christ.
Right, we've got to move with the McLaren and the Ferrari somewhere. Oh no, Alfa Romeo and takes a bit Frenchy. But yeah, you can't move now. Yeah, he comes on, you got to let the person back. So, got our Sid sandwich in the pits.
I'm trying to look at the leader.
Mongo.
So right now,
Mongo Gary, like I said, because of the undercut, 3 laps older tyres. We lost about 2 seconds. Caution 1. We have Alfa Romeo around. He's crashed.
Safety car.
Safety car.
That's going to save Fox boxes.
This is going to help Radical and Viking Fox.
Everyone's going to be boxing. David is going to help as well.
Get it, big Dave!
But we'll have to see where's Monkey and Walker going to go. Are they going to continue?
Whitley Bob and David.
Fox has gone softs.
Okay, that ain't going to get to the end, I don't think.
Monkey, as I've had a bubble in my voice, and Mongo back, the front three are back together, but it does help Fox, and David have gone soft.
So that has put Radical up into 5th still, obviously right on the back, and he is on the medium tyre, so he's on the faster tyre. Not too sure why Fox has got...
Well.
Fox... Yeah, he can make them go. He's going to be 3 laps behind the safety car, but they're going to be absolute shite at the end.
8 to 7 or 8 to 9 were actually going to do, and people in the softs who were in the sprint did 8 to 9 laps. So yeah, those tyres will definitely be able to make it. But like you said, they're going to be quite poor.
See, Alan, if you didn't retire, you could have got back into it. You absolute plebhead.
Hindsight is a great thing, by the way, Ad.
I'm surprised TJ, Mongo, and Button didn't take the use of the safety car just for fresh tyres. I know they've only just come in, but it's still 3 laps. They could have shoved on a set of mediums, which they've got. They've got another new set of mediums in the bag there. So I'm pretty surprised they didn't choose that, seeing as everyone behind them pitted anyway. And they've got
maybe they know that it's going to be hard to overtake.
Shit. So, let me have a look, Gary. Let me have a look, Gary, at the warnings. Let's see if Locker or Radical's got.
I did notice that TJ has got the fastest lap right now, which is going to be now under threat from the likes of Viking Fox, David, Rosie, Flo, Magic, Cram, and RJ. That's us.
So Locker, Gary, has got
probably none. He's a master around there.
He's got 1.
You know, you can just click on his name and then check like that on his laps and look through.
Yeah, I would do it. I'm doing the other way.
What days do you guys race? We race Tier 3 race on Sunday.
Every day.
Tier 2 Wednesday and Friday are Tier 1. So Sunday, Wednesday and Friday.
F2 on Saturday.
Yeah, F2 series on Saturday, but that's on a separate channel. Speaking of that, if you haven't followed that channel, go follow it. It's F2 Racing League.
So
promotion.
So yeah, we've had so Locker's got 1.
But Monkey's obviously got 3 seconds, so he's going to be absolutely hating that this safety car has come out. But from next season, it will be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if you're interested. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that is right, Nigel. Yeah.
It once.
At least we will get the weekends back. As we wait for them to all catch up, there is quite a long way for Sid to catch up. He's only just found the final hole.
Dave.
We can still hear you, by the way, Ad.
What?
We can still hear you when you take your headphones off.
No, Alan's just showing me a video of the start. It looks like Tattoo Stars.
I know it's right, that's why I said it. Okay, Nigel, you ego.
Tattoo Stars rear-ended him and shoved him into Epic Frenchie.
Might be intriguing. Yeah, for next season, Owen, it'll be Monday will be a tier. But at the moment, it is Sunday, Wednesday and Friday for this season. There isn't many races left. We've only got 3 races left this season. And obviously, when the new game comes out, we will start the next season at some point. We don't know when.
There are only 3 races left?
Yeah, because there's 14 rounds this season. There was supposed to be 16. But we cancelled Spa and Bahrain. 2 tracks that I'm actually good at, and they've both been cancelled. I swear, it's a conspiracy against me from TJ. Oh, did I say that? I shouldn't have said that. I should have said league management. 2 tracks that I'm good at, and they've been taken out. It's disgraceful. But hey ho, we can't do anything. We have to move on. Who would you say is the biggest winner out of that safety car, lads?
Probably Radical Willy Bum.
Radical and Willy Bum, yeah. Maybe Fox as well, because Fox was in the lead and
Fox
basically was able.
Yeah, but as we saw with Mongo, the tyre difference isn't that massive. Plus, he's got to get past 3 fast drivers, so he's going to use up more tyre there. But I personally, Radical and Willy Bum in a good position here. As long as they can keep it clean, I think they're a good result. This safety car doesn't really help Monkey either. He's got 3 seconds, so yeah, I think yeah, I think Willie Bowen's probably
Safety
done
car
them good,
will be
and David, because obviously David didn't pit yet, so that's confirmed his spot into the top 10 at the moment because of that safety car.
Cruiser has said those on fresh tyres are in the best position. I'm not singling out one driver because we know how that go.
Mongo.
Yeah, Mr. Cruiser is very good at accidentally cursing people. I was looking back at some of the recent clips, and
Why? Who's he slagging off there?
nobody. He just said no. He says that every time he mentions someone's gonna have a good thing, like a name, it usually goes wrong for them. And I remember last season he was like, "Oh, this guy's having a good race." Richie hadn't finished the sentence and stopped. Went,
Well,
sorry.
I reckon Monkey, Locker, Mongo, Fox, Radical, Button, TJ, David, Ray, Jay, Fly, Fish Stick, Tax Star, Magic Grab, RJ, Sid Savage, all can have a brilliant race. There you go. Then no one else is cursed, all cursed.
Right, as now we get to watch Monkey Boy Kurt restart. Gonna let the safety car go, and we'll be underway. Eventually,
Look how slow he's going. That's so really diabolical.
Looks like a bump.
He's gone
back there. But yeah, he's gone, and he's away. He's caught Walker somewhat unaware. 6/10 clear, and now the race will resume. What can Viking Fox do on those set of softs? Only got 3 drivers to overtake, so here's those tyres. If you can get them up to temperature and switched on, he is in a very good chance. At the moment, he's on for a podium because the Monkey's pelting. But the win is there in front of him. His hands on the trophy, basically. But yeah, he's looking on the back of Mongo, probably wishing to try and find a way past. Radical on his gearbox. Almost, mate.
Is he going to go for a dive and inside out? Oh, a little bit too far back. He's going to get good traction out of it.
Oh, he's going to have to use a lot of his battery if he wants to get past. Obviously, Mongo's hard tyres, they're going to be cold. And he goes round the outside. It's going to force Mongo onto the curb. Up the inside. Makes the move. And his next target is going to be Locker in the Red Bull. Very nice and tidy, using the extra grip from those softs. Now Radical is going to maybe try and see if he can put more misery on that Haas. Already one Haas out with no points. Is it going to get worse for the American-based team? Radical had a look. Weirbuns also had a look as well. Button and TJ also, but TJ's looking to try and get a good run. Monkey Boy Kurt with the fastest lap of the race. As he's clear, but he's already 1.1 seconds clear already. Monkey Boy looking to maybe see if he can get further enough inside of Mongo.
Oh, that's so close.
Oh, that's close. Just caught the end of that. But yeah, Monkey's really pushing that. 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, 1.2 seconds, but he's near enough used all. Well, he's got 25% battery. Locker's got 30, but the man who's got the most is 62% of Viking Fox. So I personally think, unless his tyres go off, he's the one who's going to be in the shout for a very, very good result today. Yeah.
What can you say for the win? Obviously, we've got 8 laps to go, so he's going to have to do 12 laps on those.
Because I know in about 4 laps time, them tyres are probably going to die. But Button's overtaking Willie Bum at some point, Gary.
As TJ goes around the outside as well, gets that position.
Oh, Radical nearly hits, pushing Mongo through that sector. And Willie Bum's going back. Oh, I lost it then. David takes the
position.
Oh, big man.
But look behind, Flo's going for Rosie. No, don't you dare take her point. And she's into 11th. She's on softs as well. Nasty bastard from Flo.
Right, so what Radical needs to do to get podium here, Gary, he needs to gain about 1.5 seconds on this lot in front. Due to Monkey.
He is on a faster set of compounds than the Monkey.
He's on the faster set of compound tyres. So he just needs to keep it clean and keep going, and there's a possible podium position
he needs to stop fighting with Mongo. But the thing is, he's going to be able to pull away from him. He's got...
And Mongo's on 10 old tyres. So the more he can pull away this lap, try and get out of DRS, the better it's going to be for him. Cause he's going to hold these people up all the way through the middle sector. So, yeah.
Looks like Weird Bum's is pushing David through Dunlop.
Top 2 have no at all to defend from Fox. None at all. Probably one little squirt.
As Weird Bum has done for the dive. Dave's going to re-dive it. Forces out the wheels.
Big old man.
Getting his elbows out.
Like I was saying, Mongo has held these people up in this sector. Lost about 1.1 to Radical. So it's going to help Radical up the road. What would you do if you was Monkey? Because obviously Monkey and Locker are good buddies. What would you do? Would you get
hold position?
Get Monkey to try.
I'd probably say to
get
Locker.
Monkey to try and get Locker in a DRS to cover himself off and Viking.
Yes.
I think
Probably use the Science tactic where Science used Norris to defend from Russell.
Yeah, and here comes.
I don't think there's much they can do because here comes Fox up the inside. He's made the move.
Got the move done. Now obviously didn't work, so.
To Alonso and Russell. Oh my god, it's exactly the same cars. No, we don't want to see Alonso on Russell. But yeah, Fox is very much on the charge, and he's gonna. Is he gonna look? No, not into Dunlop.
Got Jay.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Yeah, Jay. We've got a Fry, Red Bull and a McLaren fighting. I think Tattoo Star. Yeah, Tattoo Star's got half a front wing gone. So them two have collided again. I think. Really, RJ, really bad weekend so far for Tattoo Star.
Someone says Spinella. What Fox needs to do right now is maybe hold
up
this
6
position.
temps this lap, and he's got 51% battery, so he's got a lot of battery to try and catch all these up.
Well, he is in the 3 seconds now, so Radical is on for the podium.
And what?
TJ still hasn't got past Button.
But Mongo is still in front of Button, Gary. So he's actually helping Radical out here big time. Oh, and Viking Fox goes wide, Gary slides. So let's help Monkey, I think, but it's allowed.
No, it's not. It's
not.
It's easy pickings for that Mercedes, who goes from P5 into P1 now with 5 laps to go.
His disadvantage now is that he has no battery. He used all his battery then to pass Monkey, so they're all even on battery now. So let's see how these tyres hold up towards the end. I don't think they're going to last. I think you'll see Monkey and Locker start reeling him in the next couple of laps. So we've still got 4 laps left. Those tyres might be going off as well. Those tyres might go off as well. I think Radical is still in the best position here. Because he is gaining. And has Radical ever won a Grand Prix?
I don't know. I'm trying to think back to the days when he was called TS9, which we took the mickey out of his old name thing. But we'll keep off Radical because we just know it's going to go wrong. TJ's still behind Button, but look at the queue behind Mongo, all the way down to P13. Magic Clams on the back of this train from 5th to 13th. 9-car train.
So I think at the moment, as you can tell, I think Mongo's probably got a lower downforce out than most people in the back, because I would have thought they would have breezed past it.
Oh, Fly's got past TJ.
Got TJ.
Oh dear, those hards on TJ are now starting to...
Yeah, and Viking Fox going, after him using all that battery, has not pulled a gap on Monkey, so it's pretty much stalemate now. And
he doesn't really... I think he's got more straight line speed.
And at the back of this, you've got Radical with still 35% battery, so... Yeah. Come on, boy. Button finally got past Mongo.
Yeah.
Oh, Mongo fighting back.
What was I going to say?
I think there's going to be a spin here at some point. Oh, I've got Willy Mongo on the outside.
Grandstand finish, I would say.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
David just in the point at the moment. He got Fish.
But he's got his good friend Fish. Oh, there's a...
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, TJ, where have you gone? Oh, he's lost it! He's hold on to it. Yellow flag. Who's gone?
Guaranteed.
Oh, it's
David just
RJ.
shit his pants.
RJ, he's gone off. It's not what we usually used to seeing from a Red Bull driver, especially in real life. They're usually at the front, winning by miles. But
Guaranteed,
look at Viking
David
Fox.
just
He's already gone
absolutely new
1.3.
pair of shorts after that.
Look,
Yeah,
look at
1.3
Viking Fox.
Radical, 1.1
I'm
Monkeys.
talking about Viking Fox has got
Viking Fox, yeah.
pulled away out the DRS, which is going to allow these two to fight, which is going to allow Fox to gradually pull away. Got 19 viewers at the moment. Everyone's coming in to see the ending of this race.
It's either that or the 19 drivers that are actually driving and got it on their rear.
Max for spinning. That's a good one. Cruiser, how do you feel about Max for spinning? Or Max for cheating? Alright. We'll get behind as there's a little gaggle as car moves. Mongo's got past Button. Mongo does not want to lose his places. He's got two angry Williams and a Mercedes up his gearbox, and they just can't do anything. David Oldface.
So this, Gary, these 2 laps down will be very important for Muggy, Locker and Radical, because I think this is going to be the changeover point where Vikings tyres are going to be slower than the people behind.
Well, he's only got 3 laps to go, so if he can hold on to his tyres, the thing is with Radical's still got to just be careful because he's got a P3 on the cards here.
He's just got to be patient. He's just got to be patient.
The characteristics for every league racer. Patience. Oh dear. But yeah, it looks like Fox isn't actually losing the pace. He's actually keeping the pace going.
If these two want to try it, or if Flocker wants to try and win the Grand Prix, he needs to do it this lap.
He also got to hope that Fox... Could you check Fox's warnings?
Yeah, here comes going for the move on the inside.
Oh, he thinks better of it.
Yeah, that's a smart move though, because it means he's going to get DRS.
But all they're doing, they're fighting, is going to lose. Oh, Monkey has a big moment. 2 big moments. I think Walker's going to get him here. And now the chase begins. Oh, it's nearly a Charles Leclerc and Magnussen moment.
Fox has got none, Gary, no incidents.
No, so Walker can't rely on that, on time penalties. Monkey's going to be ruining the 3 seconds that he's got. But yeah, Radical just sitting there 1 second back in the world of his own.
Yeah,
doesn't have to worry about the flow. The flow's had a great recovery.
Locker's now put the foot down. He's pulling the gap on Monkey about 7 tenths. He's now done a faster first sector than the Fox. So this might, Gary, go down to the last lap. If he gets around 8 tenths, 9 tenths on the start straight, then it will go down to the last lap.
Here we go. Obviously, we all know that Viking Fox is actually a reserve. He's not actually a full-time driver. So
points don't count either, do they?
No, the points do count. No, points. The reserves do have their own standings. They're just not shown up in the Discord. They'll be shown at the end. But obviously, his points he will score for Mercedes will count. Will go to the team. Magic Cranberry is another 3 second time penalty. As we go on to the final lap, Fox has got how? Oh, he's had a bit of a moment. How long is his track? About 2 kilometres, would you say?
Yes.
2 kilometres left of this track. He is out of DRS.
Locker is about a second behind, so he needs a major first and second sector to try and get a nice slipstream down at 130R and get him in the chicane. That is his next hope.
Mongo getting back past the wheel bum. Mongo's done really well to hold everyone off. But look at David pushing on his friend Button as well. TJ holding on to P10 for everything he's got. Fish Sticks obviously had a great race in the sprint. It's kind of unravelled with that early spin, but we'll go back to front. We're going to leave the front everywhere else alone now. We're just going to follow this battle to the end. We've got 1.5 sectors left. Can Viking Fox hold on? It doesn't look like he's gaining the time he needs.
Yeah, he's held it off.
Not over yet. He could easily go wide, but look, it's gone to 8 tenths.
He needed to be about, at this point, he needed to be about probably half a second behind to have a chance into chicane.
Oh, Fox had to let off. Fox had to let off, but look at Rocker's like trying to wheel him in. Like, no, wheeling him in. It's just not going to happen.
One more lap.
But Fox,
he got one more lap.
Would have got him.
Yeah, he got stuck behind
coming
Monkey one lap too much.
The final chicane, Viking Fox is going to look up to his top right, and he's going to see the checker flag, and he's going to do something Mercedes can't do and win a race. And it's Locker P2, Radical P3.
And Radical P3, well done, boy.
He got it. Monkey P4, Flo P5, great recovery from him. Mongo P6, 7th Weebum, 8th. David and TJ points.
Big bad Dave just couldn't get him to the line, less than a 10th between him.
Fish 6, no point.
Well,
12th.
Well
Jay
recovered by
13th,
David.
Sid 14th, RJ 15th, 16th. Tattoo Star at the back. All those are either the finishing position. But Fox with the win. Why Merc joke? Because I was making a joke because Merc hasn't won a race in a while. And Magic Man was the fastest lap of the race. He's just stole that off somebody. Jay has obviously retired, but he should finish P13. Off. Oof. As Touchstar has crossed the line.
Entertaining race in the end, wasn't it? So it's
It
quite
was
entertaining.
It was. We were all thinking about, is it going to be Locker, Monkey, or Mongo? And Viking Fox taking the risk on those softs. It paid out. Fogut's driver, Dave, fairly so. After his incident, not with the way Lewis is racing at the moment, says Owen. Oh, he's a goat. As we see the British flag, English flag, sorry, British, that's English. What's wrong with me? I can't even do flags, but we'll just skip that. But yeah, Fox will come away with the most points this week with 29, Locker with 26, Monkey with 19, he can't be upset with that, 19 points with his name, Radical 15, Mongo with 13, 10 for the Flow, 7 for Weebum, 6 for Fish, 6 for Button, Jay with 3, David with 2, TJ with 1, so he'll be very disappointed when that half spin that cost him everything. But those are the race results. We're going to look down here so our standings team can get them. Hold there for a second. Obviously, Skull Kid, Rainbow, and Frenchie all out earlier on in the race. But as we wait for the session to end, ads hopefully we'll be inviting our top 3.
Yeah.
There's Fox.
It's Steve.
There's Locker. James. No, don't call him James. He doesn't like James. We'll call him Walker. And then we're just waiting for Radical to join us. Been such a while since I last interviewed Radical on a podium.
Oh, Radical, you spliff end.
He's had a lot of the criticism from the rest of the tier 3 saying that TJ's carrying him, but today Radical has fought back and said, no, don't forget about me, I'm still a quick driver. Has shown up TJ today. I hope he likes that comment. Maybe I'm a bit too angry with that. Oh, come on, Radical, how long does it take?
I think he likes doing them, he just told me.
Oh, no,
well,
he's got to come on.
I don't think, if he doesn't want to do one, if he doesn't like doing them, then that's fine. He doesn't have to do one.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, is he here? Did I just see him?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. There is Radical. He's here.
Right, okay, so make sure everyone's got their audios included. I'll do Radical go, and then you can do top 2 if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
So congratulations, Radical, on P3. Well done, boy. It was a very entertaining race. So let's just start off with your qualified in the sprint. So you qualified high up the grid. Is that what you was expected this weekend, or did you think you was higher than what you expected?
No, the qualifying was absolutely surprised me because been saying to TJ throughout the entire weekend that, like, I'm trying to find the right balance for the speed in the cornerings. But that lap just come out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere.
And obviously, you had a quite unfortunate accident. I can't remember who was alongside. I think was it Jay, maybe, I can't remember. He was alongside someone into turn one, and she banged tires, and you got onto that curve on the left-hand side. It's quite a high curve, and obviously carried in a little bit too much speed, and ended up in the path of your teammate. So you ended up finishing, I think, P10 in the end. You?
Yeah, finished P10. Well, Fish Sticks bumped me in the chicane, and then he got a good run on me down the start finish straight, and then just he was at the side of me. It sort of turned in a bit too early, and the next thing I knew, I've gone round, come across. Well, I've slid across the track, and unfortunately, just ruined TJ's chances of fighting for a championship. Really. But all I say, TJ, I apologise, lad. I'm sorry.
Thing is, it was something that you obviously can't control. We all know when we're spinning these cars, as much as you can brake, it just keeps rolling and rolling. It's just one of them corners where it's a blind corner, so you probably didn't see it happening to the very, very last minute. It could have happened to anyone. Got into your race, obviously started midfield pack. You managed to get your way up to, I think it was around P6. It's pretty stalemate. Was you till you pitted? You pitted on the hard tyres. You didn't seem as strong. Oh no, you didn't pit on the hard. You started on the hard. You didn't seem too strong on the hard than what you did with the mediums in the sprint.
I always, you guys know my strategy: start on the hard, go as long as I can, and just get my head down, try and stay out of trouble, and hope for the best. And yeah, here we are.
Yeah, and there was a late safety car which I think helped your cause because you basically got a free pit stop, which got that 6 seconds back. Did you think the win was on today, or was you just happy to try and continue getting third, knowing that Monkey had obviously a 3 second penalty?
Nah, to be honest, I was just focusing on myself and my race rather than focusing on what's around me. But really unlucky for Monkey to get that 3 seconds, to be honest. But I'll take whatever.
Yeah, very, very good race. Next week is, what's next week, Gary? Gary?
Hang on, let me just check. It is. We're at Kota.
Kota. So how do you fare around Kota? Is it a track you like?
Yeah, it is, to be fair. Just got to remember to overfuel, but do that. Keep your head down. You're away, aren't you? Really. I think last season or season before, I scuffed the podium because I underfueled. It is what it is. Learn from these mistakes, and you got at it again.
Congratulations, really enjoying you come through the grid. It's been a while since obviously you've been on the podium, and to be honest, had a decent result, kept yourself out of trouble, so congratulations on a very, very good result.
Cheers, thank you, appreciate that.
Pro clubs.
And, now we're here with Locker, my new member of the Red Bull family for this season, or end of the season. I feel so sorry for you. Like, the win was there. That safety car pretty much ended any chance of the win because it allowed Fox to go on a set of softs. Anything to say on your pace this week?
Don't know where it's come from, to be honest. Yeah, I just don't know. Auto just hooked up right. Obviously in quali, I think on that last run, I think it was like 2.5 temps up going into the final game, and I just bottled it completely. messed up the chicane and cost me the pole, but obviously
you got the win.
I did.
Sprint.
I haven't heard that for a while.
No, I can't remember the last time. Yeah, last time was it like season 5? I think you won. Was it Austria Sprint? Back in the Diamond Douche days.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, it's nice to see you back on here again. Seems like you've got your bit of your swagger maybe back. As we go into the final 3 races of 23, F1 23.
Hopefully.
I think obviously we'll go on the main race. I obviously feel that last like 5 6 out of the main race. Was there any strategy? Because obviously I know you were sitting on Monkey. I assume you were with Monkey. Maybe was there maybe speaking with Monkey to ask if you could two kind of work together to hold Fox back?
No, I wasn't speaking.
No,
I wasn't in a party with Monkey, to be fair. I was just focused on the own race, and then obviously once I realised he got a 3-second penalty, and he was coming up to the pit stops. It was just basically mirroring him. If he stayed out, I was going to stay out, but then if he went in, I'd go in. But yeah, that safety car, I was sort of contemplating going on the soft myself, but I wanted track position, so
You probably thought the sauce was going to go off by the time the laps ended.
yeah, to be fair, I think with a couple more laps, I think it would have done, to be fair. I started gaining on Fox, but full credit to him, he stuck at it and obviously got the win. Very deserved, so fair play.
Yeah, obviously the same question goes to you. We're obviously at COTA next week. How are you feeling for COTA?
Nah, not one of the strongest, I'll be honest, but...
Man of May words.
Yeah, not one of the strongest, but hopefully keep some form up and who knows.
But once again, congratulations on the P2 and obviously the winning the sprint.
Thank you very much, Lee.
Yep, and now we go over to our final driver. I completely forgot to get the Red Bull up. I hate looking at the Red Bull, so we'll just annoy it. But we now go to our race winner. Due to a late safety car and him risking it all on softs, is Viking Fox.
Yeah,
Who
back, baby.
I don't know if you've ever won a race in FPRL.
Yeah, that's my 3rd one. My 4th one, sorry.
Oh yeah, because you were Darth Grey Fox 4, I remember now. Yes, it's been a while.
I won 2 in my 1st season and I won Brazil last year. Or last season. Season before last. I've won 4 now anyway.
We'll start off with the sprint. How was the sprint for you?
Yeah, not too bad. I got caught up with Jay. His car in a straight line was ridiculous, so I was alright around the corners keeping him behind me, but as soon as he got on that straight, he was just a fucking rocket ship, even with my, pardon my French, even with my battery. He was just really hard to try and keep behind me, so I started losing touch with the guys up front because I was spending too much time battling with him. So yeah, I'm happy with P4 in the end for the sprint, but yeah, it was tricky fighting with Jay.
Yeah, it looks like both drivers a bit of a handful today, but we've got to go over the main race now. Like, obviously we saw you hanging around with obviously Button, your teammate, and then you obviously it looked like he let you through, and then obviously you stayed out longer than everyone else. From your medium, I'm gonna have to hurry this up. My controllers are dying. Should come up. But obviously, you then boxed under the safety car and went on soft. Was there any worry at all that they wouldn't last, or did you know they were gonna last?
Yeah, no, I was. I mean, it was my plan. I was planning to do medium to soft anyway, so I was going to box that lap regardless of the safety car. But obviously, having a few laps where I didn't have to go full racing speed kind of helped out because they were pretty cooked by the end, and I was just about had enough battery to keep Locker just at arm's reach to keep him out on my DRS, because I was like, if he gets in that, he might just get me. And yeah, no, I made an agreement with Button before the race to not battle each other if we did come across each other on the track. And then once he did get by me, I was just literally trying to save some battery sitting in his DRS, and I noticed we were closing up on the front 3. So I just thought I might as well sit here, and then I think he made a bit of a mistake coming out of the final chicane, so I decided to go past him, and then I kind of towed him along for a bit, and I think he made a mistake coming out of the S's. I think he went wide. I kind of lost him a little bit, but yeah, just to be honest, when I was sitting behind Mongo and that on the hards, I was like, oh, this is going to be tricky to get past all these guys. But at first, I was like, fucking hell, look at the pace these guys have got on them hards. And then I did start to reel them in, but yeah, it was tight at the end. Once I saw, I didn't realise for a minute, but then once I saw Locker had got past Monkey, I was just like, oh no, don't need this. But no, it was fair play. It was a great race, and yeah, you know, I had to push like fucking crazy just to make sure that I got that. But yeah, well happy.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to have to cut off your final question because my batteries will die at any point. So once again, congratulations on the P1
Thank you very
in
much.
the main race. Ads, you know what you need to do.
Yeah, so my driver of the day is going to be Skulking. No, Radical. Radical's my driver of the day.
I was about to say you're not screwing over Radical. He gets a podium. You're not screwing over. I would go with Radical.
No, it was close. It was close between him and David, but it was the fact that he kept a clean race all back, and he hasn't been on the podium for a while. So yeah, he just pips David to drive the day for me.
Also, big shout out to TJ as well. From 19th
finished
to
11th.
No, he finished 10th.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got 1 point. So shout out to TJ. Good recovery.
And he's not feeling very well, so yeah, good result for him.
Anyway, that is it for us. We'll be back on Wednesday night for the tier 2s with the returning David Lolface and Rosie, who are now going to be on Wednesday nights now. So you can see the likes of myself driving, but yeah, as Ads has decided to leave already, even though he doesn't need to leave. Can't get the staff these days. Cannot get the staff. But until then, we will see you on Wednesday night. I've been your host, Silverside Boy, joined by Douche McGee, Clatter Ads 94, and our top 3 of Fox, Locker, and Radical. We will see you next Wednesday. Good night.